Hey there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Bug Fables. In the last episode, we completed Chapter 3 and said goodbye to our previous guest, and in this episode, we've got a brand new special guest to join my channel for the very first time, though he has had a very important impact on it despite that. Go ahead and say hello.
Hello, I'm Kuro. I do music. I do some aggro animation sometimes, and today I am a guest with Ulti, checking out the game Bug Fables.
Yes, we are playing Bug Fables. So I say he's got an important impact because I've credited him before, but he is the one who has made my current intro song.
Yay!
He's the composer for that, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice music to work with. Interesting stuff.
I'm glad you enjoyed working with that. It was very commissioning you to like make the full version of that song, like to like extend it into an actual full song, was just one of the coolest things I think has happened for my channel, personally.
I'm glad you like it. Right.
Anyway, so in this chapter, as far as I am aware, we are returning to this previous area to find new things to do, because the last dungeon gave us a bubble shield ability. And
is this like the desert or some sort?
yes, this is a desert area, sort of.
Okay.
Sort of desert analog thing, basically.
Oh, okay.
So we're going here because they told us to, basically. There's hidden stuff in this area, and now that we have Leap's bubble shield, they basically implied, like, hey, we can come back here and do new stuff because I have this new ability that we got.
Ooh. So what does bubble shield actually do?
It protects you from danger, so you can walk on stuff like spikes.
Ah, but this game isn't very Metroidvania, is it?
Not really, no. It's an RPG. This is more just like a backtracking-y moment, because it's like, hey, you can come back to this area and find a new route to go, and then you'll just go into that route.
I see. It's gonna be one of those places where you can't reach before because you got blocked because you don't have the thing. Maybe I don't know if they told you with a text box or something, but you know, that's what they usually did.
Essentially, yes. Let's see what you have to do, because you are a new enemy, this bandit.
Oh.
This is a bandit! Yes, it's a bandit. Okay, so you can steal items, I assume? I do not want you to steal any items, so I'm gonna hit you with a boomerang. You said you don't know too much Paper Mario stuff, so basically all I did there was, like, find out its health and stuff.
I do it, like, I know slightly about Paper Mario from speedruns, but that's about it. Like, I know, yeah,
I don't think they
like,
would tattle anybody in a speedrun.
No, but, like, at the very least, the mechanics of which, like, that whole attack bar thing, I know that at least, but that's about as far as I'm aware, like, where the similarities are. Yeah, like those little mini games, like when you battle them, like,
yeah, those are called they're called action commands, basically.
Oh.
They're kind of a staple in all the Mario RPGs, from the original Mario RPG to Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario, but they're all kind of different in most games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like that's what I feel like is unique about Paper Mario, in that, you know, it feels like you have a little bit of control on the attack. Like it feels like you're doing something. You know, maybe
yeah,
like
it's not just press a button
points.
to do action. It's
yeah.
do action well, and I'm not good at that particular action.
Steadily. I do wonder if those actions sometimes can give you crit points, or if it's just like if you miss them, you don't deal any damage points.
Sorry, what was your question? Discord kind of cut you out for a second.
Oh, god dang it. I was wondering if, like, so the mini games, right? Like with the action bars and stuff.
Yeah.
Wonder if, like, you do that to give you critical hits, or if it's just like if you miss them, then they don't like.
If you miss them, they either don't do much damage at all, or they don't do any damage.
Ah, okay.
So it basically does more damage, or well, this is a problem. V's dead. I can't hit you if you're flying. I have an idea. Then let's talk to you and use. Let's use you.
I'm gonna take it you don't have anything to res at this point.
I do, but she'll respawn with 1 health afterwards, and so I'm also nearing a level.
Ah, so it's kind of like a very last resort move basically.
Sorta, yeah. Okay, bubble shield doesn't work on that. I was just chesting. I know a general area of where I'm supposed to go here, because I remember seeing I remember finding where I'm supposed to go in my previous exploration of this place. It was just like there were NPCs that were like, hey, we're still kind of figuring out what this place is all about, so don't come here yet.
Ah, that's always a progression point.
And it should actually be over this way. Now that I reopen that shortcut.
Oh, how was it? Oh, okay. I was like, how were you supposed to be able to tell that that was actually leading to another map?
Oh, this is a Paper Mario-y thing where they have these little sidebars.
Oh, okay.
That's how Paper Mario does it. That's how this game does it.
Oh, okay.
This is where we need to go. I'm pretty certain, but we need to figure out how to get into it. So we need to find something that can fit into it, basically. So presumably that's what we need to find here. Somewhere in this desert is something that can fit into there. So we're gonna be looking for something that can fit into holes. Could be
Out
anything.
of curiosity, does the game give you any tutorial regarding... So you just got a new ability, right? Did they give you a tutorial on like how to use it in the overworld? Or is it
yeah,
something you have to
basically.
figure? Okay.
They told us how it's basically a shield from danger.
Oh, I see.
Oh, hello. Relics in the area. Alright, cool. There's a giant tire up there. But I don't see a way I can reach it right now. I don't even know if that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I was wondering if you can jump over there. Like, nope. Too high.
Yeah, the jump's not very high.
Dang, they need to get stronger legs. Oh, you can charge in the
Yeah, Kabu can
overworld.
run. It was just this weird thing, because like, this almost looks like the ground kind of... Like, the rocks got pushed over. You can kind of see the ground is a bit different here. So I was just wondering, like, maybe I charge into this. Because that's also... But I did have the charge before I came to this dungeon. Like, the charge is recent, but not, like... It's a recent power-up I got, but not, like, quite the same as the other thing. Oh, there's a key here. Ooh. I need to find a key. Interesting. Also, the reason why some of the enemies are just dying is because they're easy, and I have a badge that makes it so that... I have a power-up badge thing that makes it so I can just run through weak enemies. So that's why some of the enemies are just dying.
Just the small ones though, but saves you some time.
So we definitely need to keep exploring. What's that? Danger Spud! Restore 1 HP to an ally at a price. That sounds lovely.
Very much a last resort item as well. Actually, I'm not sure if it's even a last resort thing because sure, we stored it, but at what cost? Also, I hope they don't actually penalize you for falling into these, because like we kind of been
falling into
dumb.
the spikes, that doesn't hurt you.
Yeah, like if you like fall somewhere in the overworld like that, and then like apparently you get damage for doing that. Like that would be pretty dumb.
That would happen in the original Paper Mario games if you fell into the water or something.
Oh, have you been here?
Yes, this is back. This is how we get to the desert to begin with. Because the first
Oh,
way I got there was through fast travel. I'll just take the opportunity for a quick heal, since I was near dying.
That's
and now at the very least I can deal with the bandits again without worrying too much. Okay, so this is where the desert technically starts then.
Okay. All right.
Because the way I got here was through the end. I fast traveled back to the town you reach, and then just went from the ending to re-explore some stuff.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what. Oh, the healing thing. So healing requires berries, I assume.
Sorta, yeah.
Ooh. Like, that's gonna be pretty spicy. If
healing items
like,
in this game are actually leaves.
Of course, because bugs.
Yep. Everything's
That actually
bug themed here.
Actually, just seems kind of concerning if like you don't have berries and you like need healing pretty badly, but isn't like you're pretty good enough on that.
Leveling up gives you a free heal. Otherwise, you just need to have items on hand, and sometimes there are yellow crystals that you can hit. You've seen me hit the blue ones to save your progress. There are yellow ones that will also heal you, but they're a bit rarer.
I see.
Okay, so I'm trying to just make my way around some of these obstacles.
Oh, you can't jump over the ice cube.
Ooh, huh. See, this entire time I've been failing at this puzzle because I keep accidentally killing the enemy before I can freeze him with my ice dude here. But now I'm seeing that I can't actually jump from the ice to that platform to get that item up there. So now I don't know how to get that. Oh well.
Maybe you will have a tool later that can come in handy.
Who knows? I'm still looking for a key. Alright, so I made my way through past that part. These rocks move, which makes me feel like at some point this is gonna go away. Also, is this a book? I think this is a book.
A little hard to tell, but probably.
I don't know. There's a giant soda can nearby, so...
Ah, so this world is actually pretty tiny.
Well, they are bugs.
That's true. Yeah, let's just take a dive in the sand, quicksand. and they whoop.
I need to figure out how to get to the middle left of this area, because I think, like, I'm kind of like assuming this whole world is like is sort of like a 9x9 square. And like right now I'm on the right side of things. I'm trying to get to the center of the square. As far as like maps are concerned. Maps and loading zones and whatnot. So like now I'm, in my head, I'm like at the very top of this square. If that makes sense. So right now I'm trying to get to like the center middle.
Yeah.
Seeing if I can figure out a way there, because I keep finding like things relative towards that.
But not an actual path.
This is where I started. This takes me to Wasp Kingdom, which is not where I'm looking for. I don't think this guy lets me through. Yeah. So I don't know where I'm going. If that was not clear.
No, no.
But that's the fun of playing game blind.
Nope, you totally give that message, because like I'm also confused. I'm like, where are you supposed to go? Like.
See, the other thing is, the last time I was actually in this particular desert area was like over a month ago.
Whoa! All right. Oh god.
So
keep spinning.
It's not like it's been super recent for me either. Huh, okay.
Is
so
there a map for this game or no?
No. There is not a map. So basically, I just need to figure out where I haven't gone in this area so far. Because I've gone to a lot of places already. Because see, here's the thing. There's this platform over here. Like, there's that area you can come into this area from the right and knock those things down for shortcuts.
Oh.
So that's why I'm trying to get to the center. Because I can't reach that from here. Like, the only way I can knock those down is with my beetle on them. So, like, I can't hit them from here. I can't reach them from here. So I need to come from the left to that platform, which is why I'm trying to figure out how I can get there myself without this direction. So this is like a big shortcut room. And that's why I kind of feel like there's still stuff I can do. There's also still these rocks, but that just seems to be like a shortcut to get on the other side of this area.
And I guess you can't dash with Cabo to get rid of the rocks. Like, it seems like you were trying to, like, what you call it? Like, head bashing? I don't think head bashing is the right word. You're trying to bash the rocks, but I was wondering if, like, if you charge like that, it would die.
I did try using the charge on it. Didn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost starting to think that there might be another entrance into the desert at this point, because that's pretty much the entire left side of that desert that I can't really reach at the moment. Oop, that's water. So I'm gonna check around outside the area a little.
Yeah,
just
that's
to
probably
kind of experiment. Because right now, this is pretty much the puzzle here, is figuring out how to get to that other side of the desert. Because once I can reach there, like, there's all those shortcuts to, like, make it convenient and easy.
The guy that said that, oh, come back here later, we're still figuring things out. Where were they? Were they in the desert?
They were not in the desert. They were back. That was basically a cutscene that happened earlier. That was like, hey, well, right now we're back in the main town, actually. You are okay.
Oh, berries are money, basically. Okay.
Yes. They're like Mario coins, essentially. The person who told us to go was right up here in the castle, which is where we started the episode.
Ah, okay. Okay, so we're just going back to square one. Sorry, we're going back to square one.
I'm gonna just check over here just to see if they say anything, because you saying that is good, probably. Nope. Stop bothering the queen. Okay. Ask around Defiant Route for hints. Okay, so maybe do the opposite of what I did, and instead of going to the town where you reach the desert, maybe I'll fast travel back to the other town and ask around here for information.
Huh.
The desert town.
Ah, yeah, see. Where does that path that went down lead to?
Oh my god, I feel really dumb. Guess what?
There
I
it
was
is.
Stupid.
There it is.
Okay, so that entire, like, what, 20 minutes was just me fumbling around in an area where I wasn't even intended to be, because the way you get to the other side of the desert is from the town directly. Cool. I'm stupid.
I mean,
Welcome to the channel, Kuro.
At the same time, you also thought that the town was a dead end, so, you know, it wasn't like... It wasn't that obvious that, you didn't think that there will be stuff happening in the town, but... That was what I was wondering, right? Like, there were paths, like, when you go down, and then there's also a path on the right side. And I have not seen those before, so I was wondering, where do they go? Oh, there it is. At least we got some progress. TM.
Well, at the very least, we finally figured out where to go, so... I now have places to explore, and that will be worthwhile as soon as I kill this dude. Oh, of course, 1 point away.
The woes of one.
Yeah, it's a teardrop thing. Meditation medal. The equipped allies do nothing command restores one... Oh, okay, cool. So that basically means that in battle, if I choose to have somebody do nothing, now they will gain, basically mana point. Instead of just absolutely doing nothing. So, that's neat if I equip that. Alright, so that mostly just seemed to be for that and enemies, but this guy... Oh, there's a lot of you. Well, honestly, I don't care too much because whatever happens here... I will get a full... I'll get a full restoration of everything, so I'm just going to attack with all my most powerful moves.
Sounds like a plan. You gotta... Well, I was gonna say dash through it, but yeah. Ooh, all the ones! The woes of ones.
Kabu, take these turn and do that again, please.
Wait, where is your... Oh, on the top right. I was like, where is your...
Top right is basically the mana
TP?
points.
Okay.
Yes.
And is that shared with your team?
Yep, it's shared between everybody.
Oh, okay.
Cool beans. And now we level up.
Leveled up.
And speaking of which, I think I'm going to increase my mana points. Because now I get 3 more.
You
That'll
call
be
it
useful.
You call it teamwork points. I would call it the beach ball of death. If you use
Sometimes I call it my
Macintosh
Google
computer.
Chrome points.
I would call it the beach ball of death because that's what you see when your Macintosh computer is not responding.
I've used a Mac very few times, but even I know what you're talking about, so... See, here's the thing. Here's the reason why I went back to the old desert areas where I was exploring the first part, because, like, when they're talking about coming back to this desert and exploring new areas in the desert, like, specifically the guy with the bubble shield goes out of his way to say, like, I'm sure there's new areas that we weren't able to explore because I can do this bubble shield maneuver now. And, like, while that's true, I feel like the implication there is going to rooms that you weren't in before, whereas this is more like something that was just locked off. I don't know. In my head, it felt like I should be going more to the rooms that I wasn't in before, if that makes any sort of sense. That's why I didn't really look for a new route to go and mostly focused on the old routes.
I feel like it didn't click with you because you didn't know about these new areas that had these the blocks of, like, you have to go through them with a bubble shield.
Yeah.
So your thought is that, okay, it's probably something to do with the previous areas that I have been through, something to do with the bubble shield.
Especially because, like, in my head, like, I was thinking, like, okay, well, if I found something like this giant wall of spikes in a previous thing, I would have just assumed it was inaccessible because I didn't know I was going to be getting any sort of power-up that would let me go through spikes. So, like, in my head, I was thinking, like, I probably just blocked out something, a path that I can take, and now I should just try and find that path that I wouldn't really remember to begin with. But it turns out it was a path that I hadn't ever gone to before. But that's... I really can't necessarily fault the game for that either, because it's just, like, you know... It did tell me to come to the desert, and this is the desert, so, like...
Yeah, it was still kind of confusing, though, in the sense of directing the player to, like, a new area, because, again, the implication is that it's probably somewhere that we have been before, or maybe, like, you know, in the case of you, it seems like you forgot to check if there are new paths in the town also. Which pretty much, because when I think when I got to town, I just kind of immediately went up the elevator to the B area. So, like, I didn't even really think of going down there. So I don't think I really remembered that there was a downward section to go at all. Finally! Okay. The place I was trying to get this whole time. There you go, you got the shortcut. Agaric shroom. Ooh.
What also doesn't help is the fact that the area that I knew we were ultimately leading up to, the one statue where we put the hole thing, the hole that we're trying to plug, is on the top right that I did find earlier. So, like,
yeah,
in my head, I was already coming over to the right side anyway, at some point. So that's why I really heavily focused.
Yeah, it's a slightly confusing direction for the level to guide you. Heaven and earth.
Interesting. So we are collecting pieces of a key, I guess.
One left.
I assume it makes like a square, and then we put that into the hole.
Or a rectangle.
Well, I mean, a square is a type of rectangle.
True, equilateral rectangle.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Interesting. Is there any way I can, like... Okay, well, I can stand on this, but I was trying to see if, like, I could, like, push those pillars out of the way. Doesn't look like it, though.
Maybe not yet. Seems like something that you can do with an ability later on. TM. Oh, what?
I don't want to fall down there just yet because I'm still exploring. But I think I've explored everything in this little mini ruin area already.
Oh, I feel so as well.
Alright, well... I still have to find another part of a key, but I also know there's rooms that I have not explored yet, so...
Yeah, plus like you know how to get back there anyway. It's just
yeah,
a
and I
little bit
opened
of
up
a
the shortcut,
backtracking.
so
Exactly. Oh, more path down there.
oh,
Ooh,
a shortcut someplace else.
it's
Is this
Kate.
the World 2 map? It is. Wait. No, this is World 1. Chapter 2. That's why I'm... Okay, whatever. This is Chapter 2.
Oh, what chapter are you in right now?
Right now, you are in Chapter 4 with me.
Ooh.
So, Chapter 3 was the desert and B area. So, this is Chapter 2 that I just found randomly. I don't know why... It's weird that it kind of connects here, but I guess I can't really complain. I don't think I really want to be here, other than just... it exists. Okay, well, here's the thing. I think that is most of the areas now, question mark? So, my thought is, unless there's something on the far right of this one map where it's very covered in spikes, I'm thinking I actually do want to go back to the town, because Kabu specifically was like, we should go back to the town and see it and ask around for hints. And
Sounds like a plan, yeah.
V was kind of sarcastically like, oh, we could also just search around ourselves, but I feel like if I'm searching around myself and I'm not finding anything immediately, it's smart to make sure I'm not missing another door or something like that. So unless there's something on the far right of this one room, because this is the only place I don't think I've quite explored. Okay, so yeah.
No, doesn't seem like it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's an invisible wall.
Bit of a dead end. Yeah, going back to the town seems like a good idea. It also helps in case you miss anything else in town.
Town's also literally just right here, so
Exactly.
might as well ask around. Yeah, I already talked to that person earlier. You're a music person.
Oh, you're
Check the
talking to
old
me.
well. Old well, yes, that's over here. Usually that makes me just fall, but maybe there's something different here now. That's right here, I think? Right here. Well, there's a person in here now. You look for the ancient keys. For 30 berries, yes, here you go. A rusty key. It seems to unlock a crooked place. The bandits lurk in the southeast of the desert. That's your ticket in. Okay, cool. Checking the town was a success.
Damn, the sarcasm did not help this time.
I'm glad I thought of that, and I'm glad I talked about the people. I'm glad I talked to people, basically. Talking to people is good.
Exactly.
So, which direction is southeast again?
Oh,
The locked red door! By that one pillar with the enemy that I didn't know how to get because I froze him and I was like, oh, I can't reach this little thing on the pillar. I thought I need to freeze that. There's the gate there that's locked. That's southeast.
Oh! Ah, that's where the shortcut came in, right.
Yes, so that's where we're aiming to go. If I can jump that.
Oh, that works.
So, that should be right over this way? Down one more room? Oh,
Yeah.
no, this is the big...
Yeah, but I think you just have to go to the right.
Yeah. It's the very bottom right of the map, basically.
Yep.
I still haven't figured out how to get to the left of this room, but I don't care right now.
Did you
Figure that out
not like
later.
open a short? Oh no, I think that's for a different, slightly smaller room, not this one.
Yeah. Also, I'm just going to say, both for you, myself, and the viewers, my recording has been slightly off today because my Elgato is freaking out slightly more than usual today. So I don't really know exactly how long things are going to be. I'm just going to keep the recording going for a while, and I'll let my future self in editing decide when episodes are going to start and end, so there's not really going to be any more intros going forward. Speaking of which, my Elgato is exploding again, so 1 second.